Good morning. It's your girl, VONTRESE Get Lit on the live this morning. I went live last night, but wind up ending the live real early because I got up so early on yesterday. And when I got home last night, I was tired. I was drained. The only thing I remember was watching Carter's catching the tail end of Carter's reaction um on last night and looking at some other things was on YouTube. And then after that, your girl dozed off and went to sleep. And next thing I know, the phone was watching me. So instead of me looking at watching the phone was watching me. So I wound up ending my live. But I'm back in effect. So I will make sure that I can go try my best to go an hour today on YouTube this morning. I was looking at my live video. I did not realize how many times I kept saying See, when you're not used to doing something so many times, so I gotta get very used to going live, but I have to keep saying cause I was like, I didn't realize yesterday I was doing it so many times in my live. But anytime you love said to keep going, Queen, you're doing a good job. So I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna continue to stay consistent. So, see, I'm doing it again. I'm doing the again, guys. But no, but seriously, I'm gonna stay in the challenge. I'm in it to win it. And it's just not, like I said, with the challenge of going live, I am very thankful and grateful that Yo Entertainment You Love came up with that, because it also pushes you out in the algorithm. So it's pushing me out in the algorithm. Help your girl reach her goal, because my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. Yes, that's my goal, to get 1,000 subscribers. But after I receive my 1,000 subscribers, I want to continue to keep going and getting more and more subscribers. My goal is really 1 million subscribers, 1 million of views, 1 million of followers. And when I say subscribers and followers, I mean, and I want to appreciate each and every one of you that have came in. Hello, Pearl. How you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. But when I tell you that it has been a blessing to be able to get on the live, I had to let my window, because you got some people so nosy, be trying to see what you be doing. Good morning, Crystal. How you doing this morning? I'm glad to see you back on my live this morning, Crystal. I'm glad to see Pearl on the live this morning. It's been such a blessing to have entertainment you love, because honestly, she's a pusher, she's a motivator, and I really appreciate that. And it pushes you. I love a person that loves to push to get you out there. She said, I plan to go live later doing a bargain. Okay, cheesecake. Okay, wait a minute. Banana cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm not a cheesecake person, Crystal, but that banana cheesecake sounds very good. It sounds delicious. It sounds different. She said, I'm just waiting on my stand from Amazon. Oh, okay. So, okay, I'm gonna be looking forward to. So you know what time, Crystal, you'll be going live? Cause I'm gonna be right there, girl. I'm interested in this banana cheesecake. You looking shiny than yesterday. Well, thank you. She says yes. She said yes. She's the real one, and she said after tonight, no one else can get. Crystal, I made it she say, I made it yesterday. It didn't have enough sugar, LOL. It was around $15. Okay. So yeah, Crystal, I'm definitely, you know what time you going live? Cause I want to be right there in your live when you make this banana cheesecake. Sounds great. Sounds delicious. Let your girl know. She say in, okay. Let me know, because I really would love to, get into it and check out the live. But if anybody out there planning on going live, today or this afternoon or tonight, let me know. She say, Future say, millionaire, say, where are you originally from? I'm from Florida. I am from Florida. I'm a Florida girl. Yes, I am. Crystal said, probably this afternoon sometime. She say, what's a good time to go live? It's really totally up to you, Crystal. It really is totally up to you what time you decide you want to go live. You can do it this afternoon. You can do it around about 12. You can do it around about what? It's already what, 9:30. It's whatever the time you decide that you want to go live. She said, I'm waiting on Auntie, okay, Cena to go live. LOL. Okay, all right, all right. So y'all gonna go live at the same time? She said she was headed to Disney to find Peach. LOL. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That was funny. I did see that yesterday when she was going live. I pray to God they had a good time because Disney World is very a nice place to go to. It is. She said, "What do you think about our Aaron?" Um, Future millionaire say, what do you think about Aaron? I really don't even really know who that is, so I really can't say what I think about that person because I really don't know. She says, Crystal, cause, cause I am, cause I am in their LOL. How close are you to Disney? I say from where I'm from to Disney, I say roughly it depends on what route that I take. It's a country. Oh, see, I don't know, really know too much about that, so I really can't really say future millionaire. But anyways, I'm really not too far from Disney. Not too far from Disney at all. I say from where I am in Florida to get to Disney, I say maybe 45, maybe 50-minute drive. Depends if the traffic is not heavy, but it really don't take me that long to get there at all. So I really do. I think Disney is a wonderful, beautiful place. It's it's a nice place for the family to go to. It really is. Crystal said, cause I know, no, they said I, it's a I-4 is the main highway. Yeah, I-4 is the main highway. Yes, it is. It's a or you're close. Yeah, I am close that way. But then also too, Krista, I found another route that you can take that you can go through Kissimmee also to get there too. So it's quicker and then it helps you avoid from where I'm from and where the area that I come from. I find a quicker way to get there. Eventually I still wind up having to get into the traffic, but it helps me avoid all of the iPhone. So I can get there a lot quicker. So that's one thing I do love about that because um, you know, so that's a good thing about one thing about that, and I happen to stumble up on that actually by mistake because the only place that I felt like that you could get to Orlando was I-4. But to come find out that it was another route that I could take that gets you there a lot quicker. And I was like, wow, I didn't even realize that you can get there a lot quicker than what I got there. Future millionaire said, how can a passenger emerge to Florida? It depends on Future Millionaire actually where you are coming from. So I don't know how far you live. So that's another thing also too. You'll just have to GPS it and it'll let you know how many miles or how long you have to go to merge to get there to Florida. So that's another thing too. Crystal say, yeah, I follow a lot of people that go to Disney, and a lot of folks are saying something about Kissimmee. Yes, 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 definitely you can. Actually, to be honest with you, they're saying Disney is in Orlando, but actually it's in Kissimmee. But it's kind of funny how they have it. It's Avon Trees chat. Hey, how you doing, Butterfly? So yeah, it is kind of a little kind of funny how Kissimmee and Orlando can run hand in hand, but I had found out that you can get through Kissimmee to get to Orlando. And I mean, it's so quick and it was so easy because me and my daughter just was traveling to go somewhere else in Orlando, and we wind up stumbling up on, we put on the GPS. See, one thing about the GPS, when you put the GPS on, you'll be surprised at places that you will find out that you can travel and get to places a lot quicker and a lot faster once you put the GPS on. So when we put the GPS on, and the area that we was looking to get to Orlando, we wind up going through Kissimmee, and when we wind up going through Kissimmee, we wind up in Orlando, and we was like, wow, whoa, like, we didn't even have to go through I-4. We didn't even have to go through the traffic, but eventually you would have to merge into get into traffic, but once you merge and get into the traffic, you still are not in traffic, if you get what I'm saying, if it makes sense what I'm saying. It's a Crystal said, that's what I need. It's like in the middle, right? Exactly, Crystal. So it's like in the middle. So it's just like when you take next time I take that way, guys, I'm gonna share with you what route that we took that day when we went through Kissimmee to get to Orlando. But when I say that it is so quick to get through the Kissimmee way to get to Orlando, because when you going to take the route through I-4, it's like it's longer. And then oh my God forbid if something happened or they have like a traffic stop or something happen or like an accident, it prolongs the routing, so it takes you longer to get there. But once you find a quicker way how to get to Orlando, it's very quick and convenient and so easy. Crystal say, and it's the gas update. Cause sometimes those yes, gas, yes, sometimes the gas it can be a some too. So it is also too. And then she said that would be a good ride along. Yeah, yeah. It definitely is. You know, riding to get to Orlando is really worth it to me. Honestly, um, Orlando is very, very beautiful. That is one beautiful place, especially at night. Oh my God, Orlando is so beautiful at night. She said, not gas, GPS things. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you're right. So with GPS, Crystal, you really would be. It come in handy. It really comes in handy when you have GPS. But then sometimes with GPS, you have to be careful too, and you have to make sure you are routing things the right way and wording things the right way. Because if you're not, you'll wind up going somewhere else, and you meaning to go one place and it's trying to take you another place. But it is a good thing to have. I definitely agree with you with that, Crystal. It is a good thing to have a GPS because when you have a GPS, you can get somewhere a lot faster when you have a GPS. So I totally do agree with you on that. It is a very good thing to have. Yes, it is. And it come in handy because, like with me, if I was to try to tell you some directions, your girl gonna tell you the truth. Don't look for me to tell you. If I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, I'm not gonna sit up and tell you some directions that have you going the wrong way. So I really do believe, to me, Kristen, I do agree with you. Having a GPS is a good thing to have because if you're not for sure how to get to a certain place, but the only thing about GPS, they are good. But the only thing about GPS is that I have noticed about GPS is if you don't know where you're going, why they always got to have you to go and take the long route to get somewhere? But if you know how to get to the place, then I have noticed that too. Now, if you know how to get where you're going, then you don't need the GPS because you know exactly how to get there. But sometimes you may not be for sure. You'll be like, okay, I know how to get to this place, but let me GPS to make sure that I'm really going the right direction. And when you find out, okay, yeah, I'm on the right route and I'm going on the right direction. So once you find out that you're going on the right direction, then you be like, okay, I am. But you notice that GPS still want to take you the route it wants to take you. And you be like, wow, should I take this long route when I'm right here and I know I could take this route and I'll be there a lot quicker? But I guess that's the way they got it designed. She say, right. I remember I was supposed to be going to a grocery, and she said grocery, and I put the address in LO, and it took me to a warehouse. LO, yes, 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 yes. Those GPSs are so funny. Like one time, me and my daughter, we was GPSing, trying to take coming from my daughter's house, because at the time my daughter was staying in Florida, my oldest daughter at the time, and it was a road we was trying to take to get back um to Florida, where we from. She's from Florida, but at the time she was in Florida. But it was a route we was trying to take, the shorter cut to get back where we lived in Florida, and it tried to take us down the dirt road. Me and my daughter looked at me. We said the devil is a liar. We didn't even turn down that road. We just kept going until we got where we needed to go. So you do have to be careful with the GPSs. The GPSs are a good thing. It has its pros and it has its cons to it. Then she say, right. Then she say, I did. She say, I did link and show that on the GPS. Exactly. So yeah, sometimes with the GPSs, if you're not very careful and you're not watching what you're doing with the GPSs, or you're not putting in the right information, it will have you going different directions, different places. So please, guys, please be extra careful when you using the GPSs. You know, they are very easy to use. It's not hard to use it. But once you find out the address and you find out the right direction and where you are going, then you good. But if you mess around and you put in the wrong direction, GPS would take you somewhere else. Just like one time my GPS something to get somewhere, just like yesterday, right here in Florida where me and my daughter live at, we GPSing trying to get to um a complex apartment place. We wind up, it took us all the way around the circle and was trying to take us to Tampa. I told my daughter, I said, you better look at that and reroute that right, because I know that can't be right. So once she rerouted, she said, yeah, Mom, you right. It was trying to take us to Tampa. So I was like, baby. I said, when you dealing with these GPS, make sure you putting the right information in, because you could thinking you going one direction and then you turn around, you going a whole another direction. So it's funny like that sometimes. It really is funny like that sometimes with GPSs. But yes, Disney World is a very, very nice vacation. Orlando period is a great vacation place to go to. I love to go to Orlando, man, especially at night. When I say that place is so beautiful and so lit up at night, and it's so much to do in Orlando. When I say there's so much to do in Old Town Orlando, Orange County, Florida, it is so much to do over there. So much to do. Now, the only thing I don't get and understand about that place, it has everything. When I say on down from shopping to from theme parks to sightseeing, there to places to eat. There are so many things to do, but the thing I do not get and understand, why they don't have a casino there in that place? Now they have a casino in Tampa, Florida, but why they don't have a casino? You would think because of all of the tourists that comes and people from all over the world and globe and America comes there. She said we ain't going to Tampa. I understand that Chris said we ain't going to Tampa. I understand that. And honestly with Temple is an okay place. I ain't gonna say this all that place, but it's an okay place. But with Temple, you do more shopping than anything. The only place they really have that you really go to, and they have casinos in Tampa, but they also have little small casinos also in Tampa too. So if you're a type of person you don't want to be around a whole crowd of people, they do have other casinos that you can go to, a little small casinos. But to me, Tampa is more of a place that you go to, like the casino, or if you want to go different places to shop, because they have all type of different places that you can go to shop, and they also have different places you can go to eat. But they also have like the Florida Aquarium. They have that over there. They have Busch Gardens over there. They have I believe it's Adventure Island over there. So they got little things like that over there. So but I would say a place to go to if you're looking for a place to go to travel to Tampa, I would say it's totally up to you. Come at your own risk. If that's what you want, you would choose to do. You should say, Hard Rock is a stick up. Hard Rock, give it up. LOL. Yeah, you know that's one of Peach McIntyre phrase right there. But yes, but my thing is, I used to go to the casino a lot over there, but I back down. I kind of, you know, I didn't gave it a break for a while. She said I like going out to eat. All right, so when you like going out to eat, Crystal, what are the favorite places you like to go out to eat? Because I like to go out to eat too, and it's like so many places, things you want to do. She say I'm a foodie. I understand that. If you a foodie, then I know you like different places to go to, and ain't no wrong with being a foodie because baby, a lot of that food be so good. It be so good, especially when it's something different to eat. She said, "Il said, hi, hello, Il Tony. How you doing this morning? How you doing this morning?" But like I said, Old Town is a great place, but Tampa, Florida, is it don't matter what place you go to. Every place has its pros and has its cons to it. Crystal say Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse. Yes, yes. Now I'm not really a good Olive Garden person, but if you're a person that loves pasta, yes, Chef Kiss. And Roadhouse, Texas. Oh man, I feel like they have some good steaks. Roadhouse, Texas, Roadhouse. Yeah, they have some good steaks. I definitely agree with you on that. Those are some good restaurants. But when it's like Orlando, like I said, there's so much things to do, so many things to do over there. So Orlando is a place that you would want to go to, take a vacation to. They got so many things they got to venture. I mean, I'm talking about Venture Island. It's just a lot of things over there. A lot of shopping, a lot of food, just so much. You say, yes, I love pasta. So if you're a pasta person, Olive Garden is the perfect place to go to because they have so many things that you can choose from when it comes to pasta. So many things you can choose from when it comes to pasta. But um, but like I said, the difference between Orlando and that's the difference between Tampa and that's the difference between Orlando. Orlando is more of a vacation spot. For me, I love Orlando. Orlando is a beautiful place. When I say beautiful, but when I say there are trillion, billions, of millions of people over there, people from all over the world, they come and they travel, they come visit. They even got celebrities over there. They got a lot of rich people that are over there. I mean, it's just as well as Tampa. Tampa have them too. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer if anybody's gonna go to Tampa. Tampa is really more of a place that you're gonna go and really shop and just pretty much eat. To be honest with you, because they really don't have too many theme parks over there, too many places to go to. Um, if you're looking for a place to go to with the family. So Busch Garden is a good place for the family. Don't get me wrong, and the water park that they have over there is pretty good. But if you're looking for something more, see one thing about the difference with Tampa. I'm sorry, not Tampa. The difference with Orlando is everything pretty much to me, even when it's late, everything still be jumping. So it's always something to do in Orlando. Always something to do in Orlando. Orlando, yes, always something to do. And if you live in Kissimmee, that's perfect too because Kissimmee is not too far from Orlando. So, they run hand in hand and it's a beautiful place. I mean, a beautiful place. They have so many beautiful places, like so many just um places that you can, you know, she say the one with the ship. Um, when you say the one with the ship, you saying the one in Orlando? Crystals, that's the one you were talking about? She said, I think it's called Typhoon Logo, one of the water parks. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about. I never been there before, but I have passed by that place many of times. It looks like it's nice. Like it's fun. It's so many things to do over there in Orlando, man. When I say so many things to do, so many things to do. If you want to shop until you baby, you got that cheddar, you got that ching ching, shop. You can shop over there until your heart content. Go to all the water parks and theme parks you want to go to over there into your heart content. They got all type of movies. If you a person that like to do movies, she said me either. Never been there, but one day I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go check it out and see what's popping over there. But there's so many things to do in Orlando. I'm telling you, to me when you go to Orlando, it's like you living in a fairy tale land. But when I say fairy tale land, it's like it's reality. But to me, it's like a fairy tale land because you do nothing. But when I go into that place, I mean, I'll be smiling and cheesing from ear to ear because it's just amazing of how much and how many things there are over there to do. I'm telling you, if a person ever moved to Orlando, there's no way that anybody can say that they be bored because there is always something to do in Orange County, Orlando, Florida. It is always something to do in that place. Always something to do. Food. Um, like I went to the Lobster Fest over there. When I say now when you go to the Lobster Fest, now you're gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay out of pocket, but it's worth it because you can eat crabs, all you can eat shrimp, all you can eat seafood, whatever they have, they got it when it comes to seafood. And when I went with me and my kids on a vacation, but it was smaller then when we went, they also had their little discount books. But even with the discount, to me it was worth it. It was really worth with the drink that came with it and everything. I would say roughly with me and my kids that came, I want to say I paid every bit maybe because they had a discount with the kids. So I want to say at that time, I want to say it was like maybe came up to like 100 or something, close to 200 and something, which is to me really wasn't bad at all. But it's another place that I want. She said I love shrimp. I love them too, Crystal. I love seafood, period. But um, they have Ponderosa over there. I remember a long time ago they used to have Ponderosa in Lakeland, Florida, but they eventually took it out. But the Ponderosa that they have in Orlando is nothing compared to the one that they had in Lakeland, Florida at that time. I remember that very well, but it was like years and years ago. Just I remember those dinosaur books. They had a lot of coupons. Yes, discount books. Yes, yes, yes. You're right. I mean discount books. Yes, and they still do have the discount books. They still do have them. They still do have them. But the only thing about the discount books is sometimes certain places to me when they say be a discount, really to me don't be a discount. But hey, you know. But like I said, Orlando, Florida, Old Town. She said we use it sorry, a my eye itching. She said we use it a struggle out. Yeah, that's right. It is a good outlet now. It is. It's a good outlet, you know. So just different things to do over there, and that's a good thing. So if anybody interested in going to Orlando, Florida, Chef Kiss, look, great, wonderful food, good places to go to eat, and that's just the bottom line of that. So you won't be disappointed going to Orlando in Florida at all. You will not be disappointed. And if you choose to move over there, baby, talking about being bored, it ain't nothing to be. You won't be bored over there because there's always something to do. There's always something to do over there in Orlando. That place stay jumping all the time, all the time. Now, a place I would love to go to next is Las Vegas. I want to go to Las Vegas, and I have my reason why I want to go to Las Vegas. For number one, to the casino. Number two, the sightsee. Well, no, I ain't gonna just say two things. I got number of reasons why I want to go to Las Vegas. Never been to Las Vegas, but I am going to make a trip there. I am. I am. I really am. I really am gonna make a trip there. Make sure I'm not overlooking anybody while I'm on my live, cause I don't want to seem like I'm being rude. But so far, I have spoke to everyone that has came into my live this morning. Yeah, but I just didn't want to make it seem like that I was overlooking anybody. She said, I swear these news folks need to be specific in what they are talking about, specific in what they're talking about. Yeah, yeah. You know, now these days watching the news, baby, I'm telling you, I don't know what to say. Crystal, I really don't know what to say about it anymore. You know, I be wanting to hear the good news, but it seems like to me every time you turn around now and you looking at the news, it's most of all bad things now. I don't be want to see. I just want to hear some good news. But when I do finally look at the news or see some things on the news, I be glad when I hear some good stuff. I don't be want to hear nothing bad, but yeah, they do need to be more specific on what they're talking about. They said the GA is gonna get a tax rebate that's supposed to be hitting bank accounts sometime this week. LOL. I don't know about that, Crystal. You know, they be saying so much. I don't believe it until I see it for myself. They always saying that we supposed to get something and never receive anything. But it'd be a blessing if what some of us did. It really would be a blessing. Hell, that don't tell me nothing. I need a specific date. I know that's right, Crystal. I know that's right. She said, shoot, she needed a specific date. I know that's right. And that's the point. They ain't not going to give us a specific date. Hell, they don't even know the darn so they know they ain't trying to get nobody nothing that easy. That's one thing I know about. Boy, know about with the government or the RS or the tax, they ain't gonna give us nothing that easy. They make it sound good and make it sound sweet, but I don't believe it until I see it for myself. Cause they say a lot of things and don't stick to what they say they gonna do half the time. She said I already just paid bills too. I know that's right. I know that's right. Shoot, I'm telling you, boy, once you been to pay them bills, the last thing you be want some money coming back to back to back after you done paid them bills, boy. You be glad when you get the money, but baby, when it's going towards some bills, and you go to looking at how them funds go to getting low, and you be around here saying, "What in the world?" Lord have mercy. But it would be a blessing if they was to do that for each and everybody. It should help a lot of people out if they gonna really do it. Allegedly, if they gonna do it, that's what I say. They say a lot of things. Oh, you're supposed to get the stimulus. Now, when they came out with the stimulus and everybody was getting their stimulus package, I didn't believe that until I seen it for myself. So when they did eventually made sure that everybody got their stimulus, I was like, okay, they doing a little something. They doing a little something. They said that if you use a direct debit, it would go straight to your bank account. I don't know about that. Like I said, Crystal, we won't believe it until we see it for ourselves. We won't believe it until we see it for ourselves. If they gonna send the funds, they need to go ahead and send them funds. Because a lot of us need that money. A lot of us need them funds. I don't care what kind of income you get or what kind of money you get. Everybody needs some extra money, especially how the economy is and how everything is going now these days. She said, I'm like, who still use the mail to get checks? You still got some people do, Crystal. You'll be surprised. You got some people that still old school. You still got some people still do receive checks in the mail. Yeah, they do. She said, right, today is Tuesday. Yep, today is Tuesday. Tuesday's Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. But yeah, you do. You got some people still do now. You still got some people old school, baby. They rather have their check coming in the mail. Some of them do. But to me, it's fast and quicker when you getting it direct. When they come direct on your car, it's quicker to me. But because if you come in the check in the mail, it prolongs it sometimes. Because sometimes you might have to wait a whole week, and then the God forbid for holiday or something come up, and you really, really getting pushed back. And you going back and forth, and you checking that mailbox and checking your P.O. box or whatever you got, and You looking for that money, and then when you go on and forget about it, and you think about it, and that's when you get it. Just I guess so. I just found it odd. Yeah, it is odd, but some people do. Some people still like to get checks in the mail. And actually, you still got some companies that still mail people checks in the mail. They have worked hard for their money instead of them sending the money direct to their account. Some companies are still mailing people their checks. Yeah, some companies are still doing it, and I know it's hard to believe it, but some companies are. They are still doing it. It do sound odd, but that's the way it is. Some companies are still old school. Some companies still believe in mailing you your check. You even got some people that still writing checks. To be honest, and you still have to go to the bank to cash it. Exactly, you're right. It does make sense. You still got to go to the bank and cash, but you got some people prefer that they feel as if they can see their money better that way if they then seeing the check and then they can go cash it because that's how some old schools are. But then you have some jobs that are sites out there too that are mailing you checks. So there's some of them direct. So suddenly you getting your mail, not your mail. I'm sorry, I'm talking mail. Suddenly you getting your funds direct deposit on your card or into your bank account is coming directly to um the mail. Some of them still prefer the mail. Just so true. I received checks in to a car accident a while ago, and I had to pick up my check from the insurance company. See, some places are still doing it like that. And you would think that they would, but I think that maybe Crystal, the reason why they do it like that with the insurance companies, maybe they doing that to make sure that it's directly coming to you. Maybe I could be wrong, but maybe that could be the reason why they are doing it that way, so that way that they can make sure that you are receiving your funds. So some insurance companies are like that. They will make sure instead of them direct depositing it to you, they rather send it to you in a check in the mail. So some places are still old school like that. They're still making sure, hey, hello, good morning, keep pushing forward. How you doing this morning? She said, good morning, VONTRESE and Chad. Hope your morning is blessed, is a blessed one. Yes, it is. How you doing this morning? Good morning to each and every one of you that are coming into my live. But yes, Crystal, there are some people are still receiving checks in the mail. And that some of them don't want to. Some of them say they feel like it's to them. They feel like the old school way is the better way than the new school way. Cause even sometimes, cause even sometimes, I be looking around. I'm telling you, I be alert. I stay alert. Now these days you have to stay alert. Anything out here, I be looking. I be showing up, paying attention. I be looking. But yeah, you do. You really do have some people that still receiving checks in the mail. They don't care. They want their money one way or the other. She say it was a actual real check. LOL. After I cashed that check, I went straight to Sam's Club. I know that's right, Crystal. Crystal said after she cashed her check, she went straight to Sam's Club. Yeah, because shoot, let me tell you something. Whether it's lawsuit money, insurance money, whatever kind of money, as long as it's not the illegal way, as long as you're not doing no fraud and doing something the wrong way, there's nothing wrong with anybody receiving some checks or some money some kind of way. So you are not wrong for grinding. You know, hey, God got all kind of different ways He bless us. As long as He's blessing us in the right kind of way, and we're not getting blessed in the wrong type of way, ain't nothing wrong with it. She said, when I went to cash the check, they said, like, do you want to have to cash the check? They was like, do you want a bank account with us? I already told them. Yeah, a lot of places will, when you go to the bank, they will ask you that automatically, do you want to have a bank account with them? So, yes, they will ask you that, you know. And if you familiar with that bank or you feel comfortable with that bank, I don't see nothing wrong with it, at all. I really don't. Crystal said, and they just put the money into the envelope and handed me my money. Exactly, and they will do that too. Your banks will do that. So you know a lot of banks, if you already have, and now one thing about banks now, if you already have a bank account with them, they don't have a problem with cashing that check for you and giving them back the amount that you desire. Now, if you do not have a bank account with them, they still will cash the check, but they'll take their amount out, and then they will also turn around and hand you the rest of your cash. She said they just asked me for my ID. Yeah, and they'll ask you for the ID because they want to make sure that you who you say that you are, Crystal. So honestly, that's a good thing. I think that's the best thing that any bank could do, or anybody. Even when you go to cash a check or you get your check in the mail, even like some places um like for example, some people get their mail through FedEx, checks through FedEx. Some people get their mail through UPS, and a lot of times when UPS show up or FedEx show up, a lot of times you have to show or have some type of ID before they even give it to you, because they want to make sure you say you who you are. Because God forbid if the wrong person get hold of your check. You got some people out here are so serious with the fraud and so bad with committing fraud that it doesn't make any sense. It just is ridiculous. Like you got some people actually forge your stuff, and you actually got some of these places around here that are still cash a check for people if they know the right people to go to. But see me, I believe in karma, and karma is real. She said, right, like the movie Ghost, movie Ghost. She said Whoopi Goldberg said, "Can I get another one? I signed the wrong." Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah, I remember that on Whoopi Goldberg. That was funny. That to me, it was nice movie, but it was funny with that part with Whoopi Goldberg. Really, I didn't know that. Yeah, so yeah, they actually, do that and make sure with the ID. So it's a good thing that it's good that you show your ID. But yes, when it come to certain places, like when they mail it through UPS or they mail it through FedEx, a lot of times before you have to sign for it and show your ID to make sure you say who you are. Because if you're not who you say you are, they're not gonna get a check to you, because then the company, then they're being held reliable for your money being held, also going into the wrong hands. And then not only that too, even though, just say for example, you may have a card that's coming in the mail with money on it, or a credit card. A lot of times too, you have to some places with that you have to sign off with that also too, because if you get into the wrong hand of the wrong person, they send up they're running up your credit. But see, that's why a lot of places are really really making sure that you have your ID, because as long as you have your ID and you showing proof that I'm who I say that I am, it ain't nothing that nobody can say to you or do, because you are the person that you say that you are. So, that's how that goes. Because people, it's serious now. We live in this time. She said that was funny. Yeah, it was funny when Whoopi Goldberg walked up there and gave them their check. They tried to sign and told me she needed another one. It was funny because how the ghost was standing behind her, the guy, what his name? Um, and she had to sign the right one. It was funny, but she was nervous about it. But she got that shit cashed some kind of way. She said, no, not that. No, no, they not. So that's pretty much with that. Else, so far so good. I've been on this live a good little minute. I'm pushing myself and pacing myself on how to. She said, Sam, yeah. So yeah, it was Sam. Yeah, his name was Sam. But what is the original name? I'm trying to think of what his original name was. And I watch him all the time because he be playing a lot of um. I remember he played in that movie called Roadhouse as the top tough guy when he was kicking butt and taking names. But I think the lady name was Sam. Was the lady name Sam or was the guy named Sam? She said, "Come over to support got appointment today. We'll watch the replay. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, pushing forward. I appreciate you for coming in my live. You say Patrick. Yeah, that's what his name was, Patrick. Yes. Was it Patrick Swavey, I think that his name was? Because I think she said the guy name was Sam. Oh, okay, the guy was named. Yeah, I know the guy name was Sam. But what was his real name? So the guy name, yeah, you right. You right, Crystal. His name was Sam. You right. But was his real name? I think so. Okay. All right. But yeah, that was a pretty good movie, Whoopi Goldberg, she always played us a good. Oh, what about? Oh, now, Crystal, you done started something now, girl. What about when Whoopi Goldberg played in Stella, how Stella got her groove back? Now you know what? That was a good movie. I really liked the Stella. Stella. I like how Stella got her groove back. I thought it was pretty good. Whoopi Goldberg played pretty good in that movie too. She did. But Whoopi Goldberg, she funny. She have her little moments when she be very funny to me. But yeah, well, honey, Stella got her groove back. Yeah, ma. Hey, my girl, she was doing the dang on thing. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, I'm gonna start trying to push myself more because I was on live yesterday for an hour yesterday, so I got to push myself more and more to try to stay on the live for an hour. I'm up here yarning, but yeah, to stay on the live for an hour. So it's a great, wonderful, beautiful thing. But I'm looking forward, Crystal, to seeing you make this banana cream cheesecake. Sounds delicious. It really do sound good. And that's okay. If you didn't put enough sugar in it the first time, I'm quite sure you'll get it right this time. Yes, I seen that too. Yeah, so yeah, Stella got a groove back. Boy, I tell you, that was a pretty good movie too. That Jamaican, she said they was in Jamaica or something. Yeah, they was in Jamaica. That's another place I would like to take a trip to. I like to travel. I love to travel. I love to be on the go. So that's another one. Before my sister passed, that's a place that we was gonna take a vacation, a trip, and we was gonna go to Jamaica. I heard Jamaica is so beautiful. But I'm gonna make sure when I go to Jamaica that I make sure that I be in the area where they allow the tourists to be at because I don't want to go anywhere that I shouldn't be in Jamaica because I have heard some terrible things that have happened to certain tourists that came to Jamaica and was not in the places where they should have been at. Because I had lost a classmate like that. She went to Jamaica, which is her father was from Jamaica, but something tragic happened over there with her and her friend. And she went over there but didn't make it back. And then when she did make it back, it was a situation where the mother had to bury her child, and I really, my heart really went out to the mother and went out to my classmate that happened. She said I have to tweak the receipt a bit now that I got to correct. Okay, all right, go ahead on and do what you got to do. But yeah, I just but Jamaica. But other than that, Jamaica is a beautiful place. I heard it was some kind of ocean or some type of water that you can go out at night, and when you step in the water turns it lights up. I think so. I know that's got to be very beautiful because I know my sister before she passed, she had told me that a co-worker of hers and his wife went there, and they was telling her about how nice Jamaica is. Just making sure when you go to Jamaica, you just make sure you are aware the tourists are allow you to be there. You're not going to other areas that you shouldn't be going to. So that is a beautiful place to go to in Jamaica. I would love to go there. I would love, to go there and travel to visit. That would make a nice vacation. But I feel as if anybody take a vacation, you really should make sure that you put God first, because God has to come first. That's a must. I always pray for safety first because safety is very, very important when you travel. Even when you're making a short trip, even if you're just going up the road to the Dollar Tree, whether you're going up the road to the dollar store, whether you're going to the road to Popeye's Chicken, wherever you choose to go to, prayer is a must. You must pray at all times. Just I have it. So, and that's, you know, a very, very important thing to make sure you do, you pray. Because the Bible says man should pray daily. And I pray daily. It goes for man and woman. I pray daily. I love myself some God Almighty. When I say I love myself some Him, I love Him myself some Him. Yes, I do. So it's just a blessing. So far so good. I've been on the live for 51 minutes. Yeah, I've been on the live so far so good. So yeah, so I'm I'm gonna keep pushing and see if I can make it to an hour. Cause they say 2 hours, but my thing is, what would I have to talk about in 2 hours? What would I have? Because there's so much I could talk about within 2 hours. But yeah, but traveling and doing all kind of things that you can do. But you have to push yourself. You have to motivate yourself. So motivation is the key to success. So please, as you own these lives, stay motivated, stay positive, stay consistent. When you also are going doing your content, stay consistent, guys. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Because you got this. You got this at the end of the day. You could do this. You could do anything. It could be up, sit up there yawning. Mm, no yawning, boy. But yeah, it's just the beautiful is, boy, I tell you, the sun is out. Boy, it's gonna be one super duper hot summer. Now yesterday, when the sun wasn't out, so it was pretty cool yesterday. But today, the sun is out, baby, and it's what glistening, it's what beaming. Yeah, it's beaming. So it's beautiful. Sun is beautiful, baby. It is beautiful. It's very, very good. Oh, matter of fact, while I'm sitting up here on this live, I'm talking y'all, let me share with y'all what I got from the Dollar Tree yesterday. You know those little neck fan things? Yeah, this is what I got yesterday. Check it out. This is what I got yesterday, guys, yesterday. Yeah, it say be happy. I'm happy. It say be happy portable neck fan. So yeah, I got that for $5 from the Dollar Tree, because the Dollar Tree got it going on, baby. So yeah, I got it from the Dollar Tree. Matter of fact, let me open it up, and not sponsored. So I have to make sure I put it out there that I'm not sponsored. Let me see. Go ahead and open it up. I should have made this and turned this into a real, turn this into a video. Yeah, this what it looked like. I got this from the Dollar Tree, guys, for $5 yesterday. Look at it. Yeah, it's the little fan thing that you put around your neck, and then it's got like a button right here. Where that button is? It's a button on the side here. It's that button. It's a little small. Oh, there it is. See a little small button right there. You just push that button right there. You can hear it. Can you hear it, guys? And it goes up to 3 speed. You can hear it, and then go up another speed. Now, if you push it again, it's just gonna shut it off. Now, it'd be nice if it went up to 4 speed, but it go up to 3. But it's pretty cool though. Yeah, I'm gonna put this around my neck. Then you go and you put it around your neck like this here. Yeah, so if you working out, honey, or you doing a dance routine, or you walking around the house, yeah, it keeps you cool. It works pretty good. Baby, it feel real good. Got it all wrapped around my neck. It feel real good. Yeah. That's in second speed. Then I go up the third speed. So the third speed, it it, it works pretty good. It keeps you cool. Yeah, for $5, you can't beat that at all. Because I'm quite sure you go somewhere else, you probably gonna spend 10 to 15 to $20, maybe even 30. Especially if you ordering that from off of the website. But to be able to just take this and to be able to use this, baby, and when I say it works good, it works real good. I feel so cool. Yes, I do feel real cool with this. So it's a blessing. Yeah. I done fell in love with it, and it's flexible. Look how flexible it is. You can bend it this way, you can bend it that way. You're flexible. You can use it this way. Not sponsored, guys. So yes, I'm not sponsored. But yeah, but I got this from the Dollar Tree yesterday for $5. The other day, yeah, yesterday, not the other day, but yesterday, I got this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a reel out of this. But when I tell you that, I come, this cat right here. Also got your little cord you can use too with it. See, little cord where you can charge it up. Mine's already came charged up. I didn't even need to charge it up. And also, cool, you get your little manual book. You know, you got to come with a little manual book on how to treat it and how to take care of it. Yeah, but listen, so far so good. Let's make day two. So if you out there in the hot sun, you don't feel like having another fan. As a matter of fact, I got another fan too. And matter of fact, I paid what $5 for this one. Also too, this one. Hey, not sponsored. But I paid $5 for this one. I got this one from out of Five and Below. And this was $5. Little hand fan. And it works good also too. Yeah, I'm telling you, when it comes to that heat, blowing a little dust particles out of it. But when it comes to that heat, baby, yeah, it need to be charged. Oh no, it ain't. There it is. It worked pretty good too. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And it worked pretty good too. So if I ain't want to, if the fan go out, I got this, baby. When I tell you, the summer is coming, baby, and it be hot, baby. You be needing that heat. You be not. You need to stay focused. Yeah, you gotta try to stay cool. Best way you can stay cool, baby. She said, right, I made my video for my for well, she said, right, I made my video for my stand mixture. I just she said I just got for Amazon owner me, I purchase a lot of stuff from Amazon. Yes, Amazon is a great place too to purchase a lot of stuff from Amazon too. I do the same thing also too, Crystal. And I love some things on some good deals too. And they got some good deals, baby, and they work good. Baby. Yeah. And I'm quite sure Five Below got their little neck thing blowers too that go around your neck. I'm pretty sure they got it. I know they got that. But yeah, you gotta stay cool in this sun. Just I have Amazon Prime. Yes, Amazon Prime is great. Amazon Prime is great because you be able to get the products cheaper. You won't have to worry about purchasing shipment. So that is a good, great, wonderful thing also too. But yeah, this gonna be one hot summer, baby. And then you know, it's amazing to me that, cause how the world it be summer, but it be hurricane season too. It's supposed to be summer, not hurricane season. She said, "Yup, get it like 2 days. Yep, that's true. You do. You get it in within what 2 days, and that's a pretty good thing. where you can get it within 2 days. But if you don't do the prime, then it turns around and have it where you have to wait a lot longer order to get it. Yeah, so that's a pretty good thing also too. They said hurricane season started yesterday. Yeah, 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 yeah. But so far so good. We haven't got a hurricane yet. Thank God. Thank God. So far. We just been getting rain, but no hurricane yet. But I won't be surprised if we get one sooner or later. It always want to start during the summertime. Now summertime's supposed to be summertime. Now we gotta be worrying about and dealing with no hurricanes. You know. Summer done started already. If you ask me, summer had started way back when everybody was when the kids was in school before my daughter even graduated. Summer started back because baby, there's some been summer. There's some been shine. It's been summering. You hear me? She said, yep, some of the GAs last week graduated last week had rain almost every day. Yeah, that I mean, wow. What I'm telling you, just rain come out of nowhere. Now I'm grateful for the rain because it actually keeps things cool now. It's a Crystal this week. It's gonna be in the 80s. Yeah, that ain't. It's bad, but not that ain't too bad. Ooh, baby, when they go to getting up there to the 90s and ooh, baby. Mm. So it's kind of like a little breeze from where I'm at. It's kind of like a little breeze, a little bit. But I prefer each and everybody this. Please stay hydrated this summer. Please stay hydrated this summer. Anything you can do to keep yourself cool. If you gotta buy your neck fan, if you gotta buy your hand fan, use some AC, going to get you some water, making stay sure you stay hydrated because if you if you stay hydrated, you'll have a better chance of, pretty much not having being overheated or having a heat stroke. Where you healed? She said, where you headed today? Lord knows I need to go to Sam's. I don't play with nobody water, honey. I can't swim. Oh, I understand. I understand. You know what? I love water. I'm a water sign. I love water. But I understand if you can't swim, I'm gonna tell you something. I can swim, but I'm gonna tell you something, Krista. I'd rather stand in some water where I can stand on than the water that I can't stand on. Cause what be in my mind, in my head, when you in water, it ain't the water. It's what's in the water. That's what I be thinking about. What's in the water? I'd rather swim in water that's crystal clear that I can see than that water that I can't see. I'm serious about that. She said my family be forcing me to get into the ocean water. They know I can't swim when we go to the beach. I know, right? But you know what? That beach water is so beautiful, Crystal. It is so beautiful. But I tell you what, you can't swim, honey. Just staying in the park where you can. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even prefer to even go way out there. I just try to stand where if you just go up to my legs. But even out there in the ocean water, I love water, but baby, I go on the furthest. I don't go too far. I make sure that I can see some things. I be looking around, I be looking down and looking around, but I love the water, especially when it's crystal clear. You can see it be so beautiful. But when it ain't beautiful and I can't see, baby, Crystal, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. But I don't blame you. I wouldn't go in the water either if I can't swim. I ain't going in the water. And even if I can swim out there in the ocean, that ocean is that's a lot of water. There is a lot of water out there in that ocean. There's a lot of water. And baby, it's so many things in that ocean. There are so many things in that ocean. You hear me? Probably thing. I'm quite sure there's so many things in that ocean that we can't even imagine what's in that ocean right now. And scientists still to this day taking and got machines down up under the water and study looking to see what's down there. I'm quite sure there's some creatures that's just about big as us that can swallow us up. Got the sharks out there. I remember seeing some dolphins also too. I don't know if Crystal, you ever been to because of my sister's favorite beach. She used to love going to Coquina Beach. That is a beautiful beach. Coquita Beach is beautiful. I've been to Vero Beach before. I've been to Daytona Beach before. The beaches are beautiful. They are some very beautiful beach. And I love that sand. That sand, especially when it's pure and white sand. Oh man, I like to take my shoes off and walk through the sand. The sand be feeling so cool. Just how I think I Just I think I heard of that. Yeah, Coquina Beach is a beautiful beach. It's very beautiful out there. So very beautiful. We even seen dolphins out there also too. Them some beautiful animals to me. I love myself some dolphins. But we know there's some sharks out there too in that water. It's very beautiful place. But yeah, that ocean, oh baby, that ocean is a beast. That is something. Then I know they got an ocean in Tampa, Florida. That's a lot of water. St. Pete got a lot of water. It's a lot of water. I remember when they had a hurricane or tornado, or a hurricane came in Tampa, where they showed where this guy was riding on the bridge, and as he was riding on the bridge, as you look down beside him, you can see a shark swimming right by his car. I know that had to been something. And I'm hoping the water didn't even get in nobody's car either. Cause oh Lord, that's a lot of water. That's a scary thing. A lot of water being some water like that. And then I remember a guy was riding on the in Tampa. I was reading up on it and seeing that in the news where a guy, I don't know if he was running from the police or something was going on. No, I'm sorry. He wasn't running from the police. What it was, he was, you know how you be riding and then you go on a certain speed, and he was trying to get in front of another vehicle, and instead of him being able to merge over, he wasn't able to merge over in time and wind up whoop right on over in that big old ocean out there. And you know they didn't even find that man's car for a long time. She says that water is dangerous to me. Yeah, it is. That water is dangerous. It is not, especially with the ocean. Oh Lord, them waves, baby, you mess around to get the wrong type of curved waves up under you. It's a young done done. And you catch hell trying to get back from them waves, and things be screaming and taking you under. That's why I try to stand where I know I can swim, but that's why I try to stand and try my best to make sure that I don't get taken out there by them currencies, because them currencies is something serious. And you do not want to get caught up like that at all. That's dangerous. CJ say I'm digging you, sis. You looking hella fine. You look like you ready to be taken out tonight. Well, I don't know about all that, CJ, about taking out tonight, but thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that. But yeah, we was just talking about the ocean and everything. So CJ, where you from? Do you have oceans, or what you have over there? You know, 'cause we was just talking about the water, and I love water, but we was talking about these oceans and how serious and how dangerous these oceans are out here, 'cause that water is something serious. But yeah, the guy, he wound up um landing into that water out there. Oh, he's from LA, South Central LA. Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay. So when I tell you, honey, um, that water's some serious, but yeah, the guy wound up in and over the crystal in the water, and it took months and months before they even found their SUV. When they found the SUV, I want to say they didn't find that SUV, and that SUV didn't come back up in the water until I want to say maybe 6 or 7 months later. And ain't no telling what mouth it could have wind up in. It probably could have wind up in a big whale's mouth, something, some kind of way, something had it down there. Cause they looked for that man, that ocean for days and days, and that man issued for days and days and couldn't find it. So they finally had gave up the chase, and then eventually, bam, it just popped up out the blue. So you ain't gonna tell me that some creature, somebody down there, did not have that SUV in his mouth. I do believe it in my heart. I believe it. Oh my, yeah, it did. I really believe that. Cause I'm telling you that's a lot of water, and ain't no telling what's in that water. And the thing is, we don't even. God was the one that named them, each area in them, because I don't even know the name of them. But it's some creatures out there we ain't never seen before. Like they got one down that's so big that he got some kind of light that's hanging in the front of his face and like an antenna light down there. It's just so much going on like that. Just I don't like a water. Yeah, that water something serious. It is something serious. So CJ say he's from South Central LA. So you from South Central LA? What y'all got going on down there in LA? Let your girl know what you got going on in LA. What y'all got down there? Cause that's she said headed. She said heard of that. He said, yeah, I see some type of fish. Yeah, I mean that's a big ocean down there, honey. That's a lot of water. Ooh, Lord, that's a lot of water. I can just imagine. But then again, I don't want to imagine because it's scary to me because I ain't gonna lie, I love water. But baby, when I go out there in them oceans like that, I go and stand where I will make sure no currencies are not gonna take me. And I be looking around. And sometimes, ooh, Lord, when the, ooh, I can imagine when the hurricane seasons and stuff come, those waves get bigger and bigger. And you actually got some people be out there surfing in that water. I ain't surfing in nobody water now. But you got something bold enough to be out there surfing. Taking them up on and they surfing their behinds off too. Yeah, that's something. Well, so far I've been on here for an hour and 11 minutes. Well, I'm proud of myself. I'm going to go ahead and get on off this live and I'm going to come back on live again this afternoon. I'm going to make sure I stick to that this time. I did not know I did go live yesterday afternoon, but I didn't stay on an hour. Um, I'm not gonna tell you I was tired. I was drained. I had to get up real early on yesterday, and I did go live early. So Entertainment You Love did say that you can go an hour. You can just split your hours up. So instead of you being on live for a whole 2 hours, you can split it up. Do 1 hour here this morning, do another hour. So it's like, so example, if I want to, I can go, I can get off live now and I can turn around at 12 o'clock and go live again. Or I can turn around and wait this afternoon and do another live and it will be consistent. That will be consistent. That would be 2 whole hours. So that would be 2 whole hours. So instead of me staying on the live for a consistent whole hour, she said you could split it up. So now that I've been on here live, I'm proud of myself because I managed to be on here for an hour, Crystal. So I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself, Crystal. I'm proud of myself, CJ, LA. If you're still on here, I'm proud of myself that I've been on here that long. Anybody that's on here on the live that's watching me, she said when I do my content, that would be considered 2 hours. So Crystal, when you go live, studying you being on live for a whole 2 hours, from what Entertainment Loves, she was saying that you can split it up. So you can go an hour. So once you do your banana put in live, you can go live for an hour. Then you can turn around and you can break it up and turn around and go live another hour. That would be considered as 2 hours. So study being on the so if you're not a type of person that like to be on the live or want to be on the live or can't be on the live for 2 hours, you can split it up. So that would be still considered as you getting your 2 hours. So you can do an hour like me. I did an hour and 14 minutes. So I can get off the live with you now. And then if I want to, I can turn right back around and go live again at 12. So it don't matter what time you go live, just as long as you're doing a live 2 times out the day. Because it's helping you get into the algorithm and it's helping you get into the bag because you want to be monetized. It helps you get more followers. It helps you get more subscribers also too. So you want to be monetized. I want to be monetized. So I'm praying to God that we all could be monetized. I want all of us to get into the bag. I want all of us to win. So it's not just about me, but it's about each and every one of you that are content creators that are looking forward to getting into the bag, Crystal. So I I will be looking forward to you going live. I will be looking forward to that, but I'm looking forward to it, girl. So you gotta let me know what time you plan on going. She said my watch hours was around 8.5. Okay, 8.5. Don't know how accurate that is. Well, it could be. I believe it's accurate. I believe it's accurate because I think it also goes by your videos you made, your content, and your subscribers, and it also goes by your live. But I'm hearing that you get it more faster by going live. So I'm grateful and thankful for entertainment you love, because the girl be dropping gems and she be dropping jewels, and she's not a gatekeeper. She don't gatekeep. So that's one thing I do love about her. So I think that is a great, wonderful thing that she shared that with us on yesterday. So I was like, wow, because honestly, I was thinking that I was gonna have to be on the live, and I was really, she said, two of my videos. She said two of my videos that I posted yesterday already got over 200 something views. That's a blessing, Crystal. That's a blessing. See what I'm saying? See, as long as you getting the views, you getting the views. See, it keeps you motivated. When you go to seeing the views and you go to seeing the growth, it keeps you motivated. It keeps you motivated. So keep pushing them videos out there. Keep going, keep staying consistent, cause you got this. You can do it. You can do what I can do. We all can do it. So you on the right track. So when you make your videos, Crystal, when you not just making your videos, but when you go live today, Crystal, try to go live for an hour or two if you can. But if you can't do 2 hours, do just an hour, and then break it up. Wait till maybe an hour or two after you did your video, or 5 hours from you did your video, and then turn around and do it another hour. So you have your 2 hours. So you want to be monetized. You want to get pushed out in the algorithm. Right. I can't wait to be monetized. It's going to happen quick. I believe. Yes, it's going to happen quick. Yes, it will, because it's going to happen quick. As long as you believe in yourself and you stay consistent, you got this. You got this. It's a game changer for all of us. So just keep staying consistent. Don't give up. Keep moving. Keep pushing. You got this. She said, just like Car's reaction, creation, um, she said she's got monetized yesterday. Oh, see what I'm saying? That's a blessing. He did say he got monetized yesterday. Yeah, that's a blessing. See, because he been going live. Just as he do his video, he been going live. So let's just keep this going. Not even after the challenge, Crystal. Let's just keep going. We got this, Crystal. We got this. We all got this, and we all can win. So I believe in myself. You believe in yourself. We got this. Let's go. Let's get it. So yeah. So when you going live today, I'm gonna be in there supporting you, girl. I'm gonna be in there supporting you. I'm gonna be in there rooting for you now. I'm gonna push the like button. I'm gonna push. We already subscribed to each other, so I am. Just let me know what time you're gonna be going live, because I want to make sure that I do not miss your live, Crystal, at all. I want to make sure that I be in there, because you in my live, you rocking with me. She said I'm a pro. Try to schedule it. She said try to schedule it. Let me. Okay. Okay, I'll let you schedule it, so let me know. Cause I really want to be there, cause I'm very interested to look at this cream banana pie. This not cream banana pie, I mean cheesecake banana. Cause I ain't never had a cheesecake. I'm not really no cheesecake person, but it sounds good. Sounds delicious. Yes, I'm a pro. Yes, I'm gonna probably try to schedule it. Okay, so let me. Okay, I do that. She said when I try to schedule it before It didn't let me. Oh, so it didn't let you? I wonder why it's not letting you to schedule it. Hmm. I'm not understanding why it's not letting you schedule because it should let you schedule it. Maybe that might be something you might have to reach out and email Entertainment You Love and see why it's not allowing you to schedule. She said someone said you too was having glitches. Yeah, I heard that also too that it was having glitches and everything too. So I don't know for sure, but I did hear that it was having glitches also too, Crystal. So I'm really, really hoping and praying to God that maybe there's a possibility that you will be able to schedule it for the live. But if you're not able to schedule it, Crystal, it's still fine. If you're not able to schedule it, don't even worry about it. Just get on him and go live. And what I would do is I would just make sure that I be looking for you, Crystal. So as soon as I run across you, Crystal, and I see you on live, your girl gonna be right there looking, supporting, baby. I'm telling you. So I will be there. I will be there. Even if you can't schedule it, it's fine. I will make sure that I be there because I want to make sure that I support each and every much as everybody that I can, and everybody come back and support me because that's how we all win. We all are supporting each other, and that's what it's all about. I just do a pop up live. I just title it. That's fine, Crystal. That's fine, and I'm gonna be popping right on up in there live. Yeah, cause I'm looking forward to watching this. I'm very, very looking forward to watching this. How you gonna make this cheesecake? This banana cheesecake. That sounds so good. I love banana ice cream. I just do it pop up live. Okay. So it sounds good to me. So while Krista, I've been on here for an hour and 21 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. She said I was in Roxy live screen yesterday. She said you got a title then live. Yeah, she did say that yesterday. I forgot that she said that, but yeah, she did say that yesterday. She said you have to title and then live. Yeah, so you have to put in your title and then do your live what your title, what your live is about. She did say that. She said when I titled the live before it made a difference. Okay, I got you. I got you. So maybe that's what you have to do then, because maybe you have to title it first and then go live. And I'm gonna make sure I start doing the same thing when it comes to my videos also live too. I'm gonna make sure that I start titling. I'm getting tired tongue. I'm gonna start make sure that I title mine also and then go live. So it does, so that makes a difference. So she did say that yesterday, and I forgot that she said that, but thank you for saying that because that refreshed my memory of her saying that yesterday in the live, and she did say that. And that's another thing I love about Rocks too, because if they know something, they don't mind sharing it. She said it will probably push you out further and have more subscribers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Crystal. I appreciate you that and appreciate you motivating me and telling me that because I believe that could possibly happen too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start making the titles first and then I will go live. So I'm make sure that I start making sure that I do a title first and then go live because it makes a big difference when you do that. See, there was things that I love it when gems are being and jewels being dropped. She said, at least, she said, the last time I checked my subscribers, it said 86. Oh man, that's wonderful. That's awesome. Cause I know yesterday I had 439 subscribers. So after I got off my live for an hour yesterday, Crystal, I had 442 subscribers. So, but I am gonna start making sure that I title my lives also too. She said I had 83 the other day. Okay. So yeah, so you had 83, so you had got a couple more subscribers. Still, that's a big difference. So the subscribers are just going up and going up and going up. So the more and more you keep subscribing, and the more and more you reach subscribers, because see, my goal is 1,000 subscribers. But honestly, she said, I think you. She said, I think Yo said you need to be at least 500 subscribers to be monetized, or you have way there. Yeah, she did. She say if you get 500 subscribers, you will be monetized. She did say that. And then also, I know if you get 1,000 subscribers, you also get monetized too. So the more subscribers you get, the more you getting in the algorithm, the more you getting paid. Because baby, I'm looking forward to be monetized. We all are looking forward to be monetized, and I can't wait to be monetized. I cannot wait. That's a blessing to be monetized. So yeah, we almost there. When I look at my monetized thing, the button bar was full of the top bar was halfway. Yeah, I seen that too. Also with mine too. Now when it come to the 1,000, I did see that it was halfway, but with mine, I'm almost to the 500. So I'm gonna just keep pushing it and grinding, So we gotta start doing. Crystal, you know what we should do? Once we reach our goal to be monetized, we should do a celebration videos. We should do some celebration videos to celebrate our success and our growth. And I thank God for entertainment, because if it wasn't for her, maybe there was some things I knew, but certain things I didn't know. So I was thanking God for her that I know what I know now. But we learning a lot. We have learned a lot. I have um, took down notes and wrote down some things, and a lot of things I do remember. She said, yeah, we should do that. Yeah, I think that would be a great thing, Crystal, to be able to have it where we can, you know, do our do a thing where we celebrate our success once we get monetized. I think that would be a great thing because when you have worked hard, like Entertainment Love said, work smarter and not harder. So when we work and we look at this as a job. So not only is we just being monetized, not only is we just, you know, being a content creator, but we getting paid. So this is considered as a job. So like she told us, treat this as like it's a job. So this is pretty much what we have to do is pretty much treat it as like it's a job. She said, yeah, we should do that. She said, you go to work when you want. Yeah, and that's the good thing about that, Crystal. You go to work when you want. So that's a good thing. If you want to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and make a video, can 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever time you want to make it. And it's a good thing because you don't have to worry about getting up on nobody 9 to 5 job and work, baby. Once you monetize and you grinding, you know, baby, it's up from here. So all we got to do is just keep grinding, looking at this is a job, you know. Even though I have income, I know Crystal, you have income, but it's nothing wrong with having even greater, even more income. She's saying getting paid every 2 weeks. Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. What she say? And getting paid every 2 weeks. Yeah, so it's better than this. But I think would you get paid every week, 2 weeks on this, or you saying you get paid every 2 weeks? Because I think you get paid monthly on him. But from what Entertainment Love said, that if you really, really want to have a big check, she say go live every day, at least 2 times for 2 hours every day. So honestly, you can go live many times I believe you can go live many times you want on here. I'm not for sure. I need to reach out to Yo Entertainment Love because I want to make sure because I don't want to give out the wrong information. I think you need she said I think you to pay 20. Yeah, they do. They pay the 20 to pay 21 of the month. Yeah, so every 21st of the month they pay you that once a month check. But I have heard some YouTubers say that their checks have been pretty decent, pretty decent. So honestly, I want my plaque too, Crystal. I want my plaque just as well as the money time. I want my plaque also too. I want to see my congratulations plaque. I want to see your congratulations plaque. I want all of us to get a plaque because I know if you go so many for so long and you do it so many videos and you get so many watch time hours and so many subscribers. I think you go by really subscribers. I know that you get so many subscribers that you go from there, and then once you get so many subscribers, they send you out a plaque. So I want my plaque too. Not just as well as I want my check. I want my plaque because baby, look, I feel like to feel appreciated. I like to feel, proud. She says so. That's how I feel about that also too. So not only do that, not only that we get monetized, but we also turn around Crystal too, honey, and we also turn around and get a plaque too. So yeah, I want my plaque. I do. I want my plaque. I'm looking forward to this. I'm very, very looking forward to this because it's a life changer. It's a life change. I really, really, really am just proud of myself. She said I'm in so much pain. It's unbelievable. And this is Dr. Balls, 1968. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you are in pain, Dr. Balls, but I will keep you in my prayers. Matter of fact, I can say a prayer for you right now, Dr. Balls. God, I pray and ask you that you touch Dr. Balls from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. And wherever the pain is at, I ask you to go to the pain and touch it, heal it, and smooth it. Heal it in the name of Jesus. I'm praying and I'm asking you, God Almighty, that you would take the pain away. And it's done, I read Jesus' name. I pray, amen. She said, I coughed up a huge amount of stomach acid and accidentally swallowed it. And now my entire throat and, it's boiling. Oh, man. Oh. Do you eat like a lot of spicy foods, Dr. Balls? Because I know a lot of times, a lot of stuff they eat, if you say eat a lot of spicy foods, that can cause that. And I hate to hear that because oh man, that don't even sound good. That sounds painful since I don't eat spicy foods. Oh, okay, so you don't eat spicy food. Okay, well, I'm sorry that that's going on. But I had heard that, I just thought maybe that you ate spicy because I know some people say that. Thanks for your prayers. You welcome. No problem at all, Dr. Boss. I hate to hear that happened because that sound like that is very painful, especially when acid come up from out your stomach to your throat. Ugh. He said it helps when I talk. It hurts when it. She said it helps when I talk to someone when I'm in pain. Oh, okay. I'm praying to God that you feel better, and I'm praying to God that you get better. But if it get worse, please, go to the hospital and get that seen about because I would I really, really would love to hear a good report about it. But yeah, but yeah, Crystal, I really do believe that we all are in it to win it. Say, Dr. Balls, say thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you too, Dr. Balls. God bless you too. I'm praying to God that you know that you having a blessed day, and I'm praying to God that you do get better. Because I would love to hear somebody being better and getting better and feeling better. Because when we get sick, boy, I'm telling you that your body. One thing about your body gonna let you know when something wrong. But I appreciate your blessings. It said on the news. She said on the news they were saying that you need 3 days. Um, need 3 days of water. Okay. So when you saying that, Crystal, are you saying that for Dr. Ball's situation, or are you just saying that in general? She said no, in general. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Jonah gotta keep water going also too. She said for the hurricane supplies, yes, 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 definitely. Definitely, 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 yes. Because with these hurricanes, you just never know which way the wind gonna blow when it comes to these hurricanes. So yeah, you definitely gotta keep water. Definitely gotta keep water. Some say a month, some say 2 months supplies. But I just pray to God when we do get a hurricane this month, Crystal, I'm praying to God that it does not get to the point that nothing get, damage or anything too bad this year. I think they got sales going on right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they gonna make sure they have those sales going on because they know a lot of people gonna come in and need orders. But I'm gonna tell you something: when the hurricane season get here, and baby, especially when everybody know a hurricane coming close, baby, seem like all the water get brought up, all the snacks and everything. I guess everybody panic because they be like they don't be knowing which way things gonna go. She said like Lowe's and Home Depot. Yeah, yeah, they do. They be having sales also too. They'll go right there them too and buy up their water too. She said, right, I remember the water was gone. Yeah, all the water gone. Yeah, anytime the hurricane season come, all the water gone. And baby, don't mess around and say that you got to evacuate. Baby, all the gas be gone. You be in the darn line waiting to get gas. All the gas get long. Then you got to ride from one gas station to another gas station to find some gas. And then you got someone go to the extra mile. They'll go and fill up the gas cans. They be having about 10, 15 gas cans and filling them up. That's why I get toilet paper even if I don't need it. Yeah, you know you absolutely right on that, Krista. I agree with you. Whether you need that or not, it's always good to have extra of anything because you never know what can happen, what situations could take place. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. It is very important to make sure you keep up with tissue, each and with everything. Pretty much it's just best to keep up with it because you just never know. At least you know if you run out of tissue, you know you got backup. If you run out of water, you know you got backup. So it's good to just have everything. Getting it early so that way when the hurricane season again, you studying, you getting ready, you already ready. So yeah, so that's how that situation is right there, pretty much right there. Anyway, that you know. So that's also a good thing and a good idea to have also too because I totally do agree with you having double tissue because baby if you don't even be thinking about it you just be going through tissue but since you already have tissue and then that'd be a great thing because you got the backup so as long as you got the backup you in there, you know what I'm saying, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, so that's a good thing also too to have tissue, everything. Cause baby, when hurricane season come, Crystal, baby, they be all in the stores. They be buying up everything. Everything be gone. And you be around here screwing, trying to find. You have to go to the next town sometime to even get gas. You have to go to the next town sometime to even go get water or anything else if they have it. Cause I've been doing that anyway, though. Yeah, and you are not wrong. You're not wrong. I do the same thing, Crystal. I start trying my best to stay stocked up on a lot of things. But you just never know. Just say paper towels, Clorox. Yeah, that too. Mhm. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Because it keeps stuff, you know what I'm saying, sanitized and everything. Because these germs around here are so serious. It's a lot of germs around here. So just paper towel, Clorox. You know what? I like that lemon, that Clorox lemon. I like that Clorox lemon. Yeah, I like that. Anything to me with bleach. I love anything to me with some bleach in it because one thing about it, you sure got to keep things sanitized. That's for sure. Keep things clean, baby. Ain't nothing like that bleach because that bleach gonna get the job done. If anything else don't get done, it's gonna get done. So you will get it done one way or the other. Yeah. So are you being prepared, Crystal, for the hurricane? Are you getting ready for the hurricane? Because that is a great blessing to be getting ready and being prepared. Then it's good too because they'll have a lot of also other places too when water run out. They will make sure that they have the army people will come over to certain towns and cities that would you know what I'm saying, supply waters. She say no, I just need a stock up on waters. Oh, okay. Yeah. Watching this man back in his truck up, Crystal, because I do not want him in my car. Well, I mean, he's back in his car, but I don't want him hitting my vehicle. I'm down to one case. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you sure don't have to stay stacked up, not stacked up, stocked up.